Drag each descriptor to the correct graph. So we have 4 descriptions of rate of change patterns and 4 graphs. So let's do this by looking at the graphs, and then we can find the description that matches each graph. This first graph here, number 1, it has the same y value for every x value. So no matter what x value you put into the function, you get the same output. The output doesn't change, which makes it constant. So this one is a constant function here, so I'll put a 1 right there. Okay, this next one looks like it kind of is relatively flat, and then it gets steep as you move left to right. Let me see if I can show you a rate of change pattern here. So over and up just a little bit. You can see what's happening here is gradually as you move from left to right, there's more of an increase as you move from left to right. So it's increasing at an increasing rate because each time you move over, the rate of change goes up more and more. So the increasing rate of change, that's graph number 2, increasing at increasing rate. Let's take a look. We'll number this one number 3. So there's a large increase in the beginning, right here, and then it gradually increases less and less. And you can see what's happening here is the graph is gradually flattening out. It means there's less of an increase as you move left to right. So the rate of change is getting smaller. So that's a decreasing rate of change. However, the function is still going uphill from left to right, meaning it's an increasing function. So this is probably the most confusing type of function. It's increasing at a decreasing rate. So increasing means going uphill from left to right. But the rate of change is decreasing because it's less and less steep as you move from left to right. Or the amount of change in y is getting smaller each time. Graph number 4. This one looks like a linear function. Let me show you the rate of change for this one. So this one is quite constant rate of change. And you can see for each time you move over to the right, you're moving up the same amount. And that's what a linear function is all about, is a constant rate of change. So this one, number 4, has increasing at a constant rate. So when you're determining the pattern and the rate of change, take a close look at the graph, and you can see what type of pattern you have just like this. And it may be helpful for you to kind of mentally draw these little guys like I did to illustrate the rate of change.